craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes. Yay! Are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
It's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
I know old school industry lovers quarrel when I hear one.
Yo, shut up.
All right. Okay, Donkey
You trying to make us a couple. You better stop.
I ain't trying to make
Not
y'all
an
nothing.
old school lovers quarrel.
I know it, okay? I used to work with Wendy Williams. I know what the hell going on. Okay. Donkey of the day for Tuesday, September 12th goes to Timothy DeMars. Timothy is 62 years old, and he hails from Fort Myers, Florida, okay? What did your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? Ooh. The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. And who knew that people in Florida love their grass so much? When I'm talking about grass, I'm not talking about old school slang for marijuana. I'm talking about grass, your yard, your lawn, okay? I had no idea that people in Florida take their lawns so serious. Now, we've all seen the movie Friday, okay? Stanley was the first time I witnessed someone not wanting people to be on their lawn, okay? Now, then I'm an adult who has his own lawn and pays good money for landscaping. I overstand, all right? Don't walk on my lawn. I have no problem getting barefoot and grounding. Which Envy needs to do right now. I have no problems with the kids running around in the backyard, but if you don't live here, stay off my damn lawn. But I'm not going to jail or potentially getting killed over some grass. And that's exactly the position Timothy DeMars put himself in when he decided to, you know what, let's go to NBC2 for the report, please.
2 construction workers were leaving work for the night, attaching their trailer to their truck. That's when they say a man walked outside of his home and pointed a gun at them, all because he was afraid that they were going to ruin his grass. Residents who live on Southtown and River Drive say that they're shocked to hear that the issue escalated so quickly. One of their neighbors is accused of pointing a gun at 2 construction workers. A report from the Lee County Sheriff's Office says that Timothy DeMars even told deputies that he would shoot the construction workers if they messed up his lawn.
That's a lot for some grass.
They found the gun that he allegedly pointed at the men on a shelf in his garage, and they say it was loaded. Deputies arrested DeMars, and he's facing charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill. But tonight, he is bonded out of jail.
Oof. Now, here at the Breakfast Club, we had a debate about this because the president of the Fat Lives Matter Committee told me Timothy should be allowed to pull a gun on these 2 construction workers because he's 62 years old.
What?
All right? I say that's malarkey. All right, the fact he's saying that's what old people do when you walk on their lawn. The fact that listen, man, he's fat. The fact that he's 62 is all the more reason I think he shouldn't have done it because he's too old to be going to jail. Would you rather have someone ruin your grass or ruin your ass? Because that's what's probably gonna happen to you in jail. Not to mention you in Florida. Everybody's strapped. Okay, everybody got a gun. It's a stand your ground state. What if you would have pulled your gun on these people for walking on your lawn, and then one of these people would have pulled out a gun and shot you dead all over some grass? Timothy, now you got all your neighbors shook. Okay, I saw one neighbor say they didn't expect this from him. Another neighbor said he's not the type of person to play with. But now the whole neighborhood got to watch the neighbor, and the neighbor is you. Because any small neighborhood infraction could lead to someone getting a gun pulled on them. God forbid you speed through that neighborhood. You might catch 2 to the chest. Okay? Please don't knock over anybody's trash cans. Oh, my God. The dog poop on your lawn? You and the dog getting shot. All right? Parking in front of his house, I bet you won't without wearing a bulletproof vest, all right? There used to be a time you could go to your neighbors and welcome them with a pie or something. With this guy, you have to go over and let them know you got guns, we got guns too. And that's the problem. Everybody got guns. And you would think since everybody has guns, everybody would be a lot cooler. But for some reason, everybody is a lot more quick on the draw. And personally, I'm not about to be 6 feet under some grass because somebody walked on mine. Please give Timothy DeMars the biggest he all.
There was always that crazy neighbor that didn't want you walking on their grass.
But we ain't see him pull no gun on nobody for it. That's
crazy.
all I'm saying.
They chase you with a bat, usually. That was, New York. Or if you park in their parking spot when it's snowing, and people in New York think the parking spot is theirs, and they shovel it out, you park in somebody's parking spot, you might get a gunshot. Yeah, that might happen in New York.
Say peace, BET.
We're not gonna play a game.
No, I don't want to play a game. I want to actually talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to say peace, BET. First.
BET, we'll see you later. BET, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
All right, BET, get out Breakfast Club business for the
All
day.
right.
Go on about your business.
What?
Now, should we had a conversation that we were going to supposed to play,
Salam Remy.
right?
Yeah. Audible.
Do we do that or do we call it audible?
Audible.
And go to Breakfast Club Court?
What Breakfast Club? Who?
I think we need to take you and Tyrese to Breakfast Club Court. Because I'm sick of both y'all Negroes. Because both of y'all sat here for an hour and a half, looked each other in the eyes. I thought we hashed everything out.
I thought so, too.
I thought the conversation was what it was. Tyrese goes on Instagram. He keeps fueling things.
5 days straight.
Now you're responding to it. Now you got Gia involved.
Nah, you know what it is? All right, 800-585-1051. Breakfast Club Court. I don't even know what we in Breakfast Club Court for. Tyrese was up here. Yes, we had a long conversation. At the end of the conversation, he apologized. We decided to squash things out, right? People hit us up and says, as black brothers, that's what we need to do more of.
Well, black and Dominican brothers. Black and brown.
Tyrese not Dominican, he's black.
You are.
No, I'm not black. They said that, at the end of it, that's what brothers need to do. If we have a problem,
it was
something's
a good
wrong,
conversation.
it was a great conversation.
Regardless of how you felt about the conversation, a lot of great topics were addressed.
Correct.
Mental health issues,
Correct.
brothers holding themselves accountable, brothers
Correct.
knowing how to communicate and work things out.
Correct.
Tyrese ruined all of that.
Right, he went home.
I told him that Saturday.
He got into social media's ear. Social media started hitting him.
Because you told him you wanted to put something in his mouth.
I said I wanted to box his mouth. I said
No, you didn't say box his mouth. You said I want to box your mouth.
I said I want to box you. I said I should have boxed your mouth.
You said you
I
wanted
said
to box
the
your mouth
things
and
that
you
you
like Lil
said.
D. And
I didn't say that. See, why can't you be serious? That's the problem. You can't be serious. That's what made him. That's what almost made him cry because you don't serious. You don't take him serious.
No. What made him almost cry is whatever y'all got going on behind the scenes.
Nothing going on
and
behind
that's
the
the other
scenes.
conversation
You're a little
we need
jealous
to have.
right now.
I know an old school industry lovers quarrel when I had one.
But anyway, 800-585. Well, as I was saying, Tyrese got back home
when ain't nobody looking. y'all be mooning each other somewhere.
800-585-1051. Tyrese got back home. I guess he watched the social media, and then for 5 days he been going at me. And then yesterday he called me a liar. I'm a liar. I got receipts. I got this, that, and the other.
Well, I got the truth.
Step
further this morning, and you told people why you felt like Tyrese disrespected you, and that's because he was flirting
with my wife.
With your wife,
right?
And she said that.
That is the receipt. Like I don't need to text. Her mouth is pause. She is the receipt. See, I can't play with you. I'm not playing with you.
Wow.
I'm not playing with you.
This is some 1980s industry stuff. Now you're giving up the wife?
You don't take this.
Whoa.
You don't take nothing serious.
This is wild.
You don't take nothing serious.
What? I ain't never seen you in Fast and Furious. I don't even know why you're doing this.
I don't want to play with you.
What have you done?
I'm not
what
playing
are you
with
even giving up?
I'm not playing
you
with
giving
you.
up all this and getting what out of it?
My wife was the receipt.
I ain't never heard a song that you got with a Tyrese feature. What is happening here?
She is the reason. She is the facts. So 800-585-1051. What is the question? What are we asking?
Listen, so you're not okay with him calling you a liar. You're going to clear your name. But where do you stand with him as far as his mental health journey?
I think you can be. Oh, that's your question to answer. Go.
I think you need to ask the mental genius over there.
I am not a mental health genius.
I'm going to tell you, I think he's full of. Can I say caca? No. That's what he's full of. And I think he's full of that. And I think he uses mental health. And that's part of the reason why I feel like people don't necessarily trust people. I think he uses mental health to his advantage when he needs to. When it's a problem, I think he says, oh, it's mental. When it's a situation, oh, it's mental. Instead of being a man and standing on his square and saying, I messed up, this was a problem. That's what he does. And he'll get on the line today. He'll cry and say this, that, and the other. He does it all the time. We see it every week. And then, congratulations. He does it all the time.
Well, I think you can deal with mental health issues and both be full of caca. But I think the bigger conversation is we never talk about the people who have to deal with people who have mental health issues. How much are those people supposed to take? How much are family members supposed to take? How much are friends supposed to take? At some point you got to draw lines. You got to set boundaries. Regardless of what a person is going through, especially if the person does not want to go get help.
Right. And that's my boundaries. Block you, never have to speak to you again because I don't want to get there. And we know a lot more.
What do you mean?
We know a lot more.
What are you talking about?
All right.
You got to refresh my memory. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't pay y'all niggas no attention because y'all get on my nerves.
And I think you a little jealous because you seen another brother, dark skin and bald, coming into your territory and you get a little, look at you.
Okay, time out.
Look at you.
You're admitting this is gay.
Yo, shut up, man.
That's all right. This is an old school industry lovers forum.
It's the Breakfast Club. Come on, let's go.
And we're admitting this now.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.